Nintendo Switch 2 is finally here, and I'm so excited. But many fans have one big question. Is it worth it? Well, safe to say, I have an answer. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video while I give you a full, in-depth review of the Nintendo Switch 2. After spending some serious time with this console, I can confidently say, I love it. But before you think this is just another hype train, hold up. Nintendo nailed a lot of things with this upgrade, but they also made some decisions that might leave longtime fans scratching their heads. Today, I'm giving you my honest review, the good, the bad, and how it sticks up against the original Switch. So whether you're debating the upgrade or just curious, stick around because we're diving deep. Before we jump in, if you love gaming content like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I've got plenty more reviews, breakdowns, and Nintendo content coming soon. Now, let's get into it. The first Nintendo Switch was a big part of my life, because it was one of the first consoles I truly loved and played a ton. Sure, I had my fair share of games for the Xbox One, the Wii, and even the PlayStation, but something about the Switch felt special. It gave me countless good times and memories, so when the Nintendo finally announced the Switch 2, I was beaming with excitement. And now that I've had it for a full week, I'm proud to say that it's 100% worth it, with some caveats. So, what makes the Switch 2 such a game changer? First off, performance. This thing is snappy, games load faster, frame rates are smoother, and it handles intense titles way better than the original Switch ever could. Then there's the display, and wow, it's a major improvement. The OLED screen was already solid, but this new panel takes it up to a notch with better brightness and color accuracy. So whether you're playing handheld or docked, it just looks stunning. Now let's talk ergonomics. Nintendo is finally listening to refine the design. It's more comfortable to hold for long gaming sessions, and the Joy-Cons feel sturdier, like they won't drift after a few months. Fingers crossed. And of course, there's Mario Kart World. This game is huge for the Switch 2. The tracks are interconnected, meaning you can drive between the courses seamlessly, exploring different environments. It also introduces wall riding, grinding, and charge jumps, making the races even more intense. I mean, how can't you love it? You can literally drive as a cow. This was the great launch title for the Switch 2, and I've had a blast playing with it this week. Now, how does it stack up against the first Switch? If you still have the original and you're happy with it, this isn't a must-buy. It's an upgrade, sure, but it's not a complete revolution. The first Switch was already an incredible hybrid console, and Nintendo kept that foundation intact, rather than completely overhauling everything. The biggest differences are in power and display. If you mostly play in handheld mode, the upgrade is instantly noticeable, but if you're mostly docked, the differences aren't as obvious, except for maybe better visuals, faster load times, and slightly improved performance on demanding games. Alright, let's be real. Not everything is perfect. Nintendo definitely missed some opportunities here. For starters, while 4K support is here, it's not fully optimized across all titles yet. Some games look stunning, while others don't fully take advantage of the upgrade, making the experience a little bit inconsistent. Then, there's backwards compatibility, which honestly could have been handled better. Some older Switch games run fine, while others don't utilize the new hardware like they should. A proper performance boost across all titles would have been ideal. Finally, pricing. It's more expensive than original, and while the upgrade is justified for some, casual players might hesitate. If you already own a Switch, is it worth shelling out the extra cash? That depends on your gaming habits. So, here's my take. The Nintendo Switch 2 is an incredible console, but it's not flawless. If you're upgrading from the Nintendo Switch, you'll appreciate the improvements, but if you're expecting a completely new experience, you might be a little bit underwhelmed. If you love handheld gaming, the better screen and upgrading performance make this a worthwhile buy. But if you primarily play docked, you might want to think twice before upgrading. At the end of the day, the Switch 2 is a solid evolution, and I personally love it. But hey, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace!